You're not behind in life, guys. You're not behind. I see this all the time where people feel like they're behind or they're not where they want to be. And you be on social media and you see people getting married, you see people traveling, you see people getting new things, new houses, new cars, and you're wondering why it's not that time for you. But I will say this, social media makes it easy for you to compare yourself to others. And one thing a wise man always told me is comparison is the thief of joy. You can't compare your life to somebody else's and then think about what you don't have and where you need to be in life and where you should be in life just because of what somebody else have. Sometimes you got to take that look at things that you have around you and understand like it could be worse. You have probably what you need, maybe not what you want. But 9 times out of 10, you have what you need in order to get by. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not where you want to be. Things take time, bro. Like things take so much time to develop. And what I learned throughout my life is like, you can graduate college, have this plan, and try to execute this plan. The next thing you know, that plan goes left because of something that happened. That's the plan that you made for yourself. That's not the plan that God had for you. So now you feel like you're not on track. But you just got to trust and believe that God knows what's best for you. And you just got to walk the path that he set out for you. And if you don't believe, then you're always going to feel like you don't have what you need. You don't have what you want. You're not where you're supposed to be. But guarantee you are where you're supposed to be, and you are in that season of your life for a reason. You may not see the reason, and you may not understand the reason, but you're there for a reason. And when you cross that hurdle, when you come across that bridge, when you get out that dark cave and you see the sunlight, you can look back and say, that's the reason why I was there. That's the reason why all this was happening. I needed to go through that and I needed to see that in order to be here where I am right now. Y'all know me, I was divorced very young age and I was questioning why. I had life all planned out. Thought I found the one. Thought the one was for me. Thought she was that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had life planned out and I was wondering why. I was on such a trajectory to get what I need and want out of life. But things took a turn and your boy had to get a divorce. I can look back now and say that needed to happen in order for me to be here where I am right now. I can wholeheartedly say that I wouldn't be where I am right now without that situation. I wouldn't be in this house. I wouldn't have success on YouTube. I wouldn't be where I am with my job. I wouldn't be here in Atlanta, Georgia. I wouldn't be here. But it takes you being patient and understanding that there is more out there for you and it will come when the timing is right. And what I realize is the more you try to set things up for your life, right? The more that it don't go as planned. Life is all about challenges. Life is all about, seeing what comes to you without even things being planned. It's about a lot of things, right? And there's going to be times where things come to you and it's not planned. And you got to make a decision whether that's the right decision for you, right? But it was presented to you. Just because something isn't presented to you now doesn't mean that it's never going to be presented to you. Just because an opportunity isn't happening for you now doesn't mean that opportunity won't be for you in the future. Just because that job is denying your application every time you apply doesn't mean you won't have that job in 2 more years. Watch this real quick. I'm about to call my boy Justin. He gonna let y'all know. I ain't gave him no heads up, no nothing. I'm just about to call him. Let's see.
Hello?
Bruh, answer this question for me.
What?
Remember we was at USC and remember when you used to see me by the fountain? What I used to say to you?
God gonna bless me. The Lord gonna bless me.
And why I was saying that? Because I was looking for a what?
A job.
And what happened a couple weeks after I said that?
You got a job.
Because of what?
The Lord blessed you.
Thank you, my brother. That's all I wanted to hear. But you have to be patient and trust the process and not rush things and not get discouraged and not give up. And I think that's where a lot of people fail at life. You really lose when you give up. You really lose when you throw in the towel. You really lose when you lose confidence in yourself and you don't think that you can achieve something. all because somebody else got it faster than you, all because the opportunity wasn't presented to you when you wanted it to, all because you want the Lambo but you got a Toyota, all because you renting but you really want a townhome. All that stuff will come, but you got to keep pushing and going and thriving in what you're doing in the moment. If you can't thrive in the moment with what you're doing now, how do you think those things will ever come, especially if you give up? With my situation back then, if I would have gave up and said, yo, I'm not nothing, I can't amount to nothing, I won't be nothing, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I kept going, I kept pushing, I kept doing what I had to do to keep being the best man that I can be for myself and then for my future. But if I would have gave up, none of this would have been possible. So I want all you all out there that feel like you're not where you want to be, really think about, are you where you need to be right now? Are you going through this season because you need to go through this lesson? You need to learn, you need to research, you need to take in knowledge and information in order to make you better for the next opportunity, for the next person, for the next season in your life. This stuff gotta happen, but you have to trust in it, guys. Don't give up. And I see a lot of this when it comes to making YouTube channels, growing on social media. I see a lot of this too. People give up because they're not growing as fast as they want to. People give up because they can't handle putting in the work and only getting 2 views. They can't handle putting in the work to make quality content but only get 5 comments. You do that consistently, and 5 comments will turn to 10. 10 comments will turn to 20. Next thing you know, you got something rolling. And the reason why is because you didn't give up. And you're doing it for the right reasons. You're doing it because you're enjoying it. You're doing it because you're trying to provide to the masses. You're doing it because it's something that was called for you to do. You can't argue with that. The numbers will come. The money will come, the opportunities will come, the house will come, the car will come. What you want will come only if you stay on the track and the journey that you're on and push through it. If you can't handle what you're going through now, imagine when all those things do come, you're not gonna be humble about it. You're gonna be one of them uppity people that's snobby. Like, sometimes you gotta go through these things so when you do get what you're looking for, you can be humble about it. You understand the journey. You understand the process that you went through to get there, and you won't look down on nobody else. It's all a test, man. It's all a test. And you got to pass the test first. First step is not giving up. First step is not comparing yourself with others. First step is being patient. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Speak to me. Talk to me. I talk back. But I felt compelled to make this video, man. Y'all know on this channel, my goal is to share advice, share knowledge, share experiences, and share things that I wish I would have known as I was navigating my adult life. My hope is that you all gain some inspiration, gain some insight, gain some knowledge, and apply them so you can then start to navigate your life in the way that you want it to be. Now, I ain't perfect. I still have things I have to work on. I'll be transparent with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what the purpose of this channel is for. It's not one of these channels that makes everything seem like it's perfect. You will go through things in life, and you will go through hardships. You will go through heartaches. You will go through headaches. You will go through constraints. You will have these battles that you have to battle, like these fights. Like, it's gonna happen. It happened to all of us, and I'm not here to make it seem like life is perfect. I'm here to be real, authentic, transparent, and show you that you can hop out on the other side. You just gotta be patient with yourself. If y'all are new here, my content is, it's all about me, you know what I'm saying? Whether I want to give advice, whether I want to share a story, whether I want to share a vlog, whether I want to, it's all about me. And if you're interested in some of those things, go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, share the video, comment in the comment section for real though if this video has been helpful to you. And even if you got some tips for people out there that might be struggling with comparison and things of that nature and feeling like they're not where they want to be. But thank y'all. I'll catch y'all soon. Peace.